All right, so a couple days ago, I did a video called Expensive Things That Are Worth Every Single Penny. This time, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to tell you some cheap things that are worth every single penny. And because they're cheap, there is no reason that you shouldn't go out and get these right this minute. So number one, a good hot shower. Okay, I was thinking about this concept for the video while I was actually taking a shower, because I was just reflecting. I was like, this is one of my favorite things to do during the day. To go and take a hot shower, to relax, to be alone with my thoughts and just chill. And I was thinking about this, how everybody really has the ability to do that, more or less. Like, depending on where you live, if you have clean running water and the ability to heat that water, there's nothing stopping you from going and taking a nice long hot shower and just relaxing and making time for your thoughts. That's generally where the majority of my good thoughts come from. And that is available to you right now. So if you need to, go take a shower. Number two, a YouTube channel. Now, you could spend a ton of money on a YouTube channel. For instance, we have a videographer, we have editors, thumbnail designers, microphones, cameras, all that stuff. You could spend tens of thousands of dollars on your YouTube channel if you want to. But if you were to go back into the archives of this channel, Amplified Impact, you would see that I started in the beginning with just a simple camera and a simple microphone, and I would just record it myself. I would edit it real quick, and I would just post it. There was nothing super flashy or super fancy about it. But the process of creating it was invaluable for me as a content creator, to learn what I think on different topics, but also just as a video, like visual diary, to be able to go back and see this thing, and as a point of proof of confirmation that I am the type of person that can do a thing, which is to go create. Like, sometimes I feel we get into these ruts in our life because we get into these patterns of consuming everything that the world is giving us, and we don't feel as though we're producing anything. We're not creating anything of value, and I think that can make you feel very worthless in the grand scheme of things. So just go and making something on YouTube or Instagram, like, it's completely free. You just have to, not free, you need to have a phone and whatever, but like, the platform itself isn't going to charge you to post that stuff. And who knows, it might take off. It might become a thing that starts to make you good money, right? Like, we just monetized the Amplified Impact YouTube channel very recently after being daily videos for the last 2-ish years. So like, you could make money, but I'm not saying that's the reason to go do it. And yet it is still worth every single penny. So go make a YouTube channel. Number three, get yourself a lacrosse ball. Nice hard lacrosse ball. And if you want to be extra fancy, you could go get one that has like the little spiky knobs on it. This is a tool that I use when I'm in my office. I'm just fidgeting. I can throw the ball to myself to distract myself as I'm working. I can use it to put up against a wall and work out any knots in my back. I can put it on the ground and roll it across my feet. I can loosen up the fascia. All of these things are ways of self-soothing. And I think that's actually a really important skill to have as a high achiever, is the ability to put yourself in the right biological state that then impacts your psychological state. And so if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling tight, if you're feeling constricted, if you're feeling stressed, having ways of loosening your body up is actually a master skill to get yourself into the zone. So a lacrosse ball has been actually quite valuable to me for that purpose. And then I got this other little ball. It's like this. It's a smaller version, really spiky, that I use for my feet. That helps, you have a lot of nerves in your feet, and they spend all their time in shoes. So I find that to be very pleasant and very helpful as well. All right, number four. You need to have some kind of health tracking system. That could be a scale, it could be an Oura ring, it could be a Whoop band, it could be an 8-sleep mattress. You need a way of tracking your health metrics. I don't care which metrics necessarily you track, whether that's your weight, your HRV, your heart rate, whatever, it doesn't matter. You need to have a way, though, to track a metric that matters to you. And the more that you track that metric, the more progress you're going to make towards that goal that you have. And I believe that your health is probably the single most important thing that you got, because without that, then what do you really have, right? Seneca said, the healthy man wants 1,000 things, the sick man wants just one. So take care of your body. Have a way of tracking your health. Get a scale, measure yourself every single day. Get yourself an Oura ring. It's a little bit more expensive, but this is going to help you, because that which gets measured gets managed. Number five, you need to go get some books. I don't care if you buy them yourself or if you go to the library and you check them out. Books are super cheap. And this is funny, because in the most expensive video where I tell you the expensive things, books also made it onto the list, because I look at books as, they are time consuming. And your time is very valuable. You're never going to get that back. And so it's an investment of time. But if we look at it from a monetary perspective, a book is super cheap for what you're getting out of it. You're getting somebody's entire life lessons and learnings compressed into 300 pages of ultra dense information. It's incredible. So go get some books. You have no excuse not to. And one of the cool things actually about books, I was reflecting on that on this morning, is that books are another little point of proof that you are a certain type of person. When I look at the books on my shelf, I subconsciously think, man, I invested 8 hours of my life sitting and staring and consuming and trying to understand the words on those pages. I'm the type of person who can sit for extended periods of time and concentrate and learn, and I value those things. So every single book I see on my bookshelf is like confirmation that I am living in alignment with the type of person or the values that I hold in highest esteem. And that's a really cool side effect of reading, actually, is you get to see the physical manifestation of the energy you've put into making yourself better sitting on the shelf. I think that's awesome. So those are 5 things that are super cheap, super valuable. So what are you waiting for? Go get your credit card out. I'll see you guys in the next episode.